Many equate Wyoming's natural splendor with its awe-inspiring Grand Teton mountain range. But in 2007, another lesser-known but equally colossal natural discovery put a small Wyoming tract into the history books with the startling discovery of two long-extinct Jurassic dinosaurs joined in battle over 150 million years ago. Stay tuned for an upcoming heritage auction, because you could end up owning this historic 150 million year old fighting pair of complete and intact dinosaur skeletons. The Allosaurus, a deadly carnivore, and Stegosaurus, an armed herbivore, were suspected of having fought pitched battles across the savannas in the Upper Jurassic epoch of North America. But never had evidence of these two uncommon combatants been found together until recently. The meat-eating Allosaurus averaged 28 feet in length and reached heights of 16 feet. It possessed a large head on a short neck, a broad rib cage, and small three-fingered forelimbs. Large, powerful hind limbs and a long, heavy tail helped provide counterbalance, enabling speeds up to 34 miles an hour. The plant-eating Stegosaurus lived largely in herds and was known for its tiny head, bony plates along its back, and 4 horizontal 3-foot spikes that defined its long tail. The plates were not well placed for defense, but could possibly have been for thermal regulation or simple decoration. Stegosaurus stood up to 9 feet tall and grew to lengths of 30 feet. Excitement over this unprecedented discovery in the spring of 2007 at the Dana Quarry in the Morrison Formation of Wyoming began with the excavation of a beautifully preserved femur of the giant allosaur. Anticipation grew as subsequent toe and leg bones, ribs, vertebrae, and finally a skull unveiled a virtually complete and articulated Allosaurus. But with the discovery of yet another bone beneath the Allosaurus skull, then more bones, scientists began realizing the enormity of their discovery, that perhaps the original Allosaurus had actually died in mortal combat with the less aggressive Stegosaur. The humerus of the Stegosaur was nearly in the jaws of the Allosaur's mouth, and given each skeleton's articulation, investigators were able to speculate that the two giants perished together in a fight to the death. The skull of the Allosaurus remains in its original unreconstructed condition and includes a rare full set of teeth. A perfect cast of this skull actually rests on the mounted skeleton to enable further study of the original. With the skull representing about 30% of the Allosaur's entire skeleton, this complete skeletal structure consists of roughly 75% original bone, with the tail and several dorsal vertebrae being modeled reproductions. The Stegosaur also boasts an exceptionally preserved, completely undistorted skull. Its mounted form is composed of roughly 75 to 80% original remains, with a few elements from another skeleton of equal size and quality added. For more information on this rarest of complete Jurassic marvels, including a full-color brochure, visit ha.com/naturalhistory. Also, be sure you're on the list for updates on the Fighting Pair's historic auction coming up in the months ahead.